Hey, what's up guys? It's your boy the Chief, aka the Chef, aka Chief Hat. Really? I haven't done that before. Bringing you a brand new episode of Brawl Stars, where inside of today's video, we're going to be checking out the newest brawler inside of Brawl Stars, Nani, who's releasing very soon, and using Nani inside of some solo showdown to continue testing out this brand new brawler who a lot of people think are OP. Now, speaking of OP, I had to bring back the Chief Cat Cam today. She's very tired. We're on the late night grind, guys. Let's get 7,000 likes in this video if you want some more Chief Cat. But moving on, I'm going to be showing off some more Nani on different solo showdown maps, try to train myself a little bit in anticipation of the newest brawler hitting Brawl Stars. Now, as you guys may know, they ended up moving the release date for Nani up just a little bit, which is pretty exciting. So let's go ahead and hop into some showdown. So here we go into battle number one, guys. Of course, no better way to test that out than with some Feast or Famine. And it seems like there's a pretty interesting set of feedback being provided by people who check out Nani for the very first time. Some people are saying that Nani is broken. I think Lex released a video saying that Nani can one-shot 24 different brawlers inside of Brawl Stars, which is absurd. But then you see others who say that, you know, Nani seems pretty okay and pretty whatever else, but as far as difficulty to use, as I explode that Jesse in a smithereens, Nani still does require some sort of maintenance. Now, personally for me, I think especially with Nani, if you can get up close and personal, the one-shot burst potential you have is second to almost no other brawler. Nani does more damage than a bull who's up close and personal in your face, and Nani can do it from literally forever away with the same range as someone else. Look at that damage against that Max, obliterating that Max down to 0. There's a reason that I think Nani is disgusting, but there's also a reason with those two misses where you can see that Nani can actually be a little bit deceiving. Isn't that right, you fluffy little nugget? Now, I'm still sticking to my guns with this one, especially with Nani's super and gadget, which are ridiculously strong, that Nani's still going to be absolutely busted when it releases inside of the game, but potentially it's not going to be as noob friendly as people might realize for picking up some easy wins, stealing that credit, and getting those easy solo showdown dubs. So we'll see. I'm still feeling great. I'm feeling confident, and especially as people learn how to play different brawlers, that's when the brawlers get really strong. And yeah, I mean, let's just clap this. Okay, well, you got to keep in mind with something like a Leon, or when someone runs away from you. Okay, I promise I'm actually good at this brawler. Let's pick that up right there. All right, now my favorite part of Nani's kit has to be the actual super right now. Chief Cat even turned around and said, wait, Dad, what are you doing with that super? That's looking pretty dangerous. Full speed ahead for 5,800 damage at a distance. That is ridiculously good. You can do some crazy combinations. Think of someone like a Bo, where Bo's gadget generates the super automatically for people that stand inside of it, and have a Nani who rapid fires her super nonstop in a way that's absolutely disgusting. Nani's gonna see certain buffs from working together with certain brawlers. And by the way, working together with that Mr. P, we clapped him in the face. Let's keep the good vibes going. All right, so far so good. I'm gonna try inside of this one to win without using any auto aim. Obviously we're facing bots, so we're getting some free low right here as we make our way through these trophies, guys. But you know that things are gonna be a lot different when we have other people in person. You know that Nani shots don't travel through walls and elsewhere. I literally just aimed. Didn't aim, by the way. We don't talk about that. It's gonna be much different when you get in the actual landscape of a 3v3, a gem grab, and whatever else, to where you're gonna have to be pretty strong with Nani to get the job done. But look at that, just connecting right there. We're gonna get some big Nani damage, and oh man, eventually as we learn, things are just gonna get more and more strong. Let's make our way on through. The auto aim super, by the way, for whenever anyone gets all up close and personal in your face is gonna be ridiculous. Speaking of which, what up, Viper? Gonna end up taking it out right there. That was actually sort of interesting when it brought the sort of gadget back towards me. Okay, I promise I'm not addicted to auto aiming. Let's keep moving on forward. Tiny little shots for when you go in like this. As people juke back and forth, you're gonna have a little bit of, you know, scares as far as how to go in. One more shot though is gonna clean up that Jackie. Still some decent damage. But why don't we move to some bounty? Now, no better way to test Nani's true potential rather than getting into bounding, where kills matter more than anything else. By the way, look at this fluffy little nugget right here. She's having an absolute day. Let's keep it going right now. And yeah, looks like the enemy team, oh, they ended up stunning on us for these first couple of pieces of damage. But let's see from a distance how we can do right here. Ooh, that's some damage. That's some damage. Are we gonna die for the first time? I mean, it is what it is. We've got what we've got. 5 to 8. Piper just gonna destroy our own walls so Mr. P can destroy us. I respect the hustle. A couple more boys, and I don't even know. I'm trying to be as accurate as possible right now, guys. Auto aim really feels like it's gonna be the move. Is Nani about to be an auto aim one trick? Let me know in the comment section below. Super of Justice gonna sprint on through. Another dirty auto aim. I can't help myself right now, guys. I really think that this is going to be one of the highest skill cap brawlers as far as aiming your shots go. It is a risk reward almost more so than any other brawler with how difficult the shots are to actually hit. It's not like a Bee or a Piper where, you know, you're just shooting in one direction. You've got to be super mindful as we destroy that Colt right there of where you're ending up. I feel like aiming specifically with your middle, like it can be pretty difficult looking completely at Nani's kit to see where should I aim, how should I do anything else. My personal recommendation when you're naming with Ami, when you're aiming with Nani, is following the center line of your shot more than anything else. More than anything, whether your sides, the center, or anything, you know, on through, just use that main line in your shot rather than the left or the right-hand side. And that's how you're gonna get max value out of taking out other brawlers and hopefully picking up some wins. All right, so just waiting this one out a little bit longer. Mr. P right here, oop, just barely gonna end up escaping. Holy guacamole, this is not good. This would be a little embarrassing if we lost, guys. We would never lose though, right? We would never lose though, right? Let's go. Easy dubs. Now, Siege is a hilarious mode for Nani that I will clue you guys in more on just a second. So let's go and hop into this one and show you guys some tricks of the trade. Here we go. All right. Conquering most of these 3v3s. Let's go in, eventually hit someone. At some point in our life, we'll hit someone. Ooh, there's a 3-shot against that Dynamite. Easy peasy. Crow gonna finally get these hands with some auto aim. Frank gonna continue to sprint on forward. Let's use our attacks, get our super, guys. And guess what? There's something pretty fun you can do with Nani. Wait! All right, well, let's move on. Let's move on and pretend that one didn't happen right there. Robot gonna come on through. Auto aim's not gonna end up connecting right there. Big damage against that Crow to where Tara should be able to clean it up right there. Trying to damage down this Robot. Your reload speed is a little bit low as Nani, so you really need to be careful as far as where you're using your shots. But let's blow up this Robot for a little bit more damage. Get to the next siege and hopefully pick up another super. All right, Frank's gonna do Frank things. Let's go and destroy him. Here we go with the Nani Head of Justice. The turret can't realize it. 4,000 damage. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Dynamite so close to getting tagged by our shots until he runs on in. Easy kill, easy peasy, guys. I honestly feel like Nani's head is going to explode and make things absolutely ridiculous when it comes to its uses. Again, just such a valuable part of the kit more than anything else. And oh, by the way, we haven't even touched on Nani's gadget. This is really where things are going to get crazy. Look at this. Whoop! You can sprint on forward and teleport at a moment's notice. I honestly feel like this is going to be so much fun when it comes to gem grab, when it comes to siege, even when it comes really almost any mode when it comes to assassinating people with Nani's super. Now, since you do teleport, you give up a lot of the damage you would be getting, what can be upward of like 5,000 damage overall. But it's obviously at the buffer of the fact that you get to just get right on top of your opponent, spam your auto aim for 2,940 damage for all 3 shots. And that in its own right could be valuable, or more valuable at least, than a missile. All right, let's finish this one off strong, guys. 5 more seconds on the siege. Should be able to wrap up this dub. Mr. Frank right here is gonna end up using this super auto aim. Boosh. That Dynamite actually stunned on us by Dyna jumping on our face. Final siege bot gonna run on in. Let's wrap this one up cleanly. Team, we're not on defense, we're on offense. Do something. All right, well, listen, people don't respect the Nani quite yet. People are just going absolutely ham on us. They actually defended. Well, all in all, guys, no matter how difficult Nani may end up being to play as far as getting your damage done, there's no mistakes that the high potential burst damage of Nani is almost second to none when it comes down to it. I almost said second to one. Second to none, and is going to be absolutely incredible to play. I'm excited to see Nani in the hands of pro players as they look to sort of scheme on how to get things through. So far, so good inside of this one. Let's see if we can clean it up with one more Brawl Ball dub right here. Piper showing that she's the true long-range sniper, and that's going to be an Bot one's gonna take my credit right there, really? That's gonna be an easy win, GG, and hopefully be able to put this down in smithereens. For you guys, are you convinced that Nani is gonna be OP? Let me know in the comment section below where you stand. Is Nani busted? Is Nani broken? Is Nani everything else? I actually didn't even mean to do any of this right here. Wow, that was a ring around a rosy and a half. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. That's going to do it for me for this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to check out Nani on June 5th. And of course, if you haven't already, put code PAT in the shop for when you buy Nani to support me. Nani will be an epic. So yeah, should be pretty decent to get. Should be pretty easy to get to. One more shot, one more goal. Dab on the haters. Chief Cat, any final words? Any final words? 7,000 likes? I hear you. I hear you, girl. I hear you. Lordy. I'm just gonna pet you until this video ends. Hope you're starring in this outro. See you guys.